Master, why do I get afraid of things that haven't even happened? I'll be walking home and suddenly my mind starts imagining everything that could go wrong. I know it's irrational, but it still feels real.
Ah, the imagination. Humanity's proudest invention and its favorite torture device. Your mind thinks it's protecting you. It shows you storms even when the sky is clear, hoping you'll carry an umbrella everywhere. The trouble begins when you start believing every cloud it sketches.
But isn't imagining the future useful? If I don't think ahead, won't I be unprepared? What if something actually does happen and I didn't worry enough?
You confuse preparation with panic. Preparing is looking both ways before crossing the street. Panicking is standing on the sidewalk, convinced every car is aiming for you. The first uses reason, the second uses fear dressed as wisdom.
So I should just ignore my fears? Pretend they're not there? That sounds irresponsible. What if my brain is trying to warn me about something?
If your mind were perfectly accurate, Theo, humans would spend less time fearing and more time living. The mind predicts disasters because it hates uncertainty. It would rather give you a frightening story than admit it doesn't know the ending. That doesn't make the story true.
I guess I do treat every scary thought like a prophecy, but they feel so vivid. How do I stop taking them seriously?
By treating them the same way you treat advertisements. Notice them, question them, and then decide whether they're selling you nonsense. A wise person doesn't reject the future, he simply refuses to suffer from it before it arrives.
So I shouldn't run from my thoughts, but I shouldn't bow to them either. Just look at them calmly?
Exactly. You are the observer, not the prisoner. If a thought tells you the world is about to collapse, you can reply, "Thank you for your enthusiasm," and return to what you were doing.
It sounds simple, but in the moment, it's hard not to get swept away.
Of course it's hard. If the mind were easy to manage, people would fear less and laugh more. But you practice. You separate what is real from what is imagined. And gradually, your mind learns it doesn't have to shout to be heard.
I see. I can't stop my mind from imagining the future, but I can stop assuming every imagined future is fate.
Precisely. Your mind is a gifted storyteller. It travels ahead of you, inventing dangers it hopes will keep you safe. But fear becomes suffering when you mistake imagination for reality. Notice your predictions, but don't kneel to them. What hasn't happened cannot harm you, unless you let it live as truth inside you.